Australia, Japan, Philippines, the US are set to hold a joint maritime exercise in the South China Sea amid aggressive tactics from China. In the quadrilateral joint statement, they've said that the right to freedom of navigation will be upheld and that regional and international cooperation will be strengthened through these exercises. And they've also said the exercise is for free and open Indo-Pacific as well as a peaceful and stable Indo-Pacific region. They've also said safeguarding international order is top priority. I have my colleague Disha joining us with more details. Disha, take us through the significance of these maritime exercises.
So this maritime exercise comes at a time when tensions between Philippines and China have continued to increase in the South China Sea over the past year, with clashes almost every couple of weeks between Filipino vessels and the Chinese Coast Guard. So now Quad allies US, Australia and Japan, in a strong show of support to back Manila, have announced this joint drill in the South China Sea. This joint drill between the naval and air forces of these countries in the South China Sea tomorrow comes, again, as I mentioned, at a time when Beijing has become increasingly aggressive to assert its expansive claims over the South China Sea. The Quad is often seen as an anti-China grouping, so they have been holding several joint drills in this region in the past few years, but this particular drill comes at days before the US President Joe Biden is to hold his first trilateral summit between US, Philippines and Japan. So interestingly, India, which is also a part of the Quad, is not part of this naval exercise, despite the fact that it's very close to the US, Japan and Australia, and despite the fact that External Affairs Minister Jaishankar recently visited Manila a week ago as part of India's outreach to Southeast Asia, and even reiterated India's support for Philippines' national sovereignty and security, and in a way to speak out against China's aggressive tactics. So it's interesting that India is not a part of this joint drill.
Right, Disha, thank you for joining us and bringing us those details.